So, Kevin Feige had a few words over the weekend involving the future of the MCU, and to say things were interesting was an understatement. From a 7-year MCU plan to the MCU being rebooted and Spider-Man that can't and can be used in MCU, let's get into it. To start off this information, I'm going to go off of the MCU Direct because he has everything on Twitter. I'm only going over the points that I really care about. You know, there's more, but I'm going to go over the things that I particularly pertain to. So let's get into it. Kevin Feige confirms that before Kang and Jonathan Majors happened, they were already thinking about using Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom and replacing him as the big bad. This is a statement that I don't really believe because, number one, it's just it was too sudden and nothing, and everything was building up to Kang, and they just shut it flat out when the Jonathan Majors thing happened. So I don't believe that. But I will say that Kevin Feige is great at lying. I can tell you that. He's a great liar because this was not the plan from the jump. That's what I will say. He's a great liar. He's trying to fool y'all. He gonna get a couple people, but not me. Next, the MCU apparently having a 7-year plan from now on. Every film from now on should be in continuity with each other, unlike the past with all those shows coming out and nothing connecting, nothing working, and nothing being interesting at all. He says, especially after Secret Wars, the MCU is getting a reboot, which, I mean, we knew that was coming. You know, Secret Wars in the comics, most stories like this, it's just like the crisis events in DC. Secret Wars is going to reset the universe, give us new characters, but they said they still want to keep people like Chris Hemsworth as Thor, though, because he's in his prime. So we're going to see what happens with that. Spider-Man is officially a street level movie, which we knew because we've been hearing that the Punisher and the Hulk are going to be in it. They confirmed Spider-Man has a street level movie now. And, you know, they confirmed John Bernthal being in the movie. And we kind of knew this because we heard that John Bernthal was going to be in it. And then we heard that Hulk was going to be there. So John Bernthal being there, maybe getting Mr. Negative and the Hulk. I have a video coming out on that in a few days or probably like a week. I am very excited for that video. I have the whole plan for that movie. Subscribe and let me know if y'all want to see that. And he also hinted that maybe Spidey and the Human Torch could team up. Now that would be dope. I would love to see that. And the last thing about Spider-Man, which is a different Spider-Man, Kevin Feige says Miles Morales is not to be touched until the Spider-Verse movies conclude, which is, it makes sense. That makes the most sense. Why would you involve Miles Morales if he doesn't need to be involved? That makes sense. And let them have their universe, let them end that, and then we can hop in after the fact. You know what I'm saying? The next big thing I want to hit, and probably my last thing, is that Blade is still happening and they want to make it a good movie for Mahershala because they respect him. And it's going to be a modern day movie. It's going to still happen. It's going to be modern day. And I don't know if y'all heard this. They gave all of their costumes to sinners. And it was like, what? Like, why would they do that? But apparently they want to go modern day route now instead of the route they were going with it being in the past. They trying to write the script still. So we're going to see what happens with Blade. I don't think it's going to happen because Mahershala Ali is getting old. And at this point in time, are you going to really make that movie or are you going to recast him again? And the last thing is that Feige is being really cryptic about cameo and post-credit scene characters. He says like we may or may not see them, which is kind of weird. Don't quote me, but like, why would we not see characters that y'all set up after a movie? It's kind of scary to really realize that like they can just use characters and did not use them anymore. It doesn't matter. And he said like how the guy came back as Samuel Stearns. We may see him in 15 years. What? It's been a long time since, and Samuel Stearns wasn't even good when he came back. Like what? Feige, you're a great liar. Just don't use characters and not keep the continuity with them. Like, well, Mephisto, if we don't see Mephisto again, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, like the other things that I could have hit are like, you know, they plan on recasting Tony and Steve, which makes sense. They've been said that, and then he teased like future plans for Deadpool and Wolverine, but like, we know this stuff already. So it's like stuff I don't have to hit. You get what I'm saying? The major stuff I hit already. Oh, Jake Schreier is confirmed for the X-Men movie. Forgot about that. But yeah, like Fantastic Four comes out literally today. I am excited. I think we're in for a great future for the MCU, but we need to keep it concise. You get what I'm saying? We don't need to be separate anymore. Keep it concise, keep it tight. I'm excited. Let me know if y'all are excited. Subscribe if y'all want more. Leave a like, please, for me. And you guys have a great day. I'm out.